Kicking off the stream, getting back into things. Alright, everything's looking good. I think everything's set up correctly. Should be pretty quick, pretty easy just to jump back in. Everything seems right. Didn't really fiddle with the settings too much, so if the last stream was good, this stream should also be good and ready to go. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and just jump on in. Kick off where we left off. Which was here. I do remember this. I do remember going back and forth in my own head about where I might want to go next, but I think I figured it out. I think I'm going to avoid the City of Tears at first, but we will ultimately end up there. In this stream, definitely. That's why I based the thumbnail off of it. Oh, right, yeah, you're supposed to go through this way. Oh, god, man. Should really warm up my hands before I start a stream like this. Thankfully, we're in what is now become the safest part of the map, pretty much. Alright, though. I believe I should just keep heading up. Or, at the very least, head over to the Queen Station. Yeah, that seems about right. Which I believe can be accessed through this way. Right? Make sure I'm oriented correctly. Ah, yes. I remember this now. Oh, sorry, bud. Not today. Then this way, if I'm not mistaken. Which I never am. Ha 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 ha. Just don't look back at any of the evidence that is otherwise. Wait. No, yes. Man. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right, yes. I can head through this way. Now that I have the Mantis Claw. Oh wait, is this? Oh, I see. We're in that little spot just above my head. This is why I haven't gone yet, so I guess I might as well go ahead and do this now. Can't believe I almost forgot about this little area. And there we go. Man, I gotta take the time to look down a little bit more often. Hey, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you in chat. We're just finishing off the last little area that we can right now of the fungal wastes. And then we'll be heading up to the Howling Cliffs now that we have the Mantis Claw. Whoa, bud, come on. Oh, oof. Guess I probably should have seen that coming. Right, I don't have the dream mail, or whatever it is I need. I can't read those yet. Hey, bud. Now before we go that way, we've got a little something to do here first. Well, okay, well. Try to. There we go. Good to collect as many charms as we can get our hands on, even if we don't end up using them. Alright, now I believe this area will inadvertently end up leading us into our first little sign of deep nest. But considering we already beat the Mantis Lords and opened up that gate, it won't be a problem. Yep. Hey, buds. Yep, you keep that up, bud. Oh yeah, no worries. Can't make every stream, you know? We all got stuff to do. Oh, yep. I remember this now. Now, if I remember correctly, if you take the opposite way of leaving at first, you can actually, yeah, you can buy the map right away. Oh, that's right. Yep. Thanks, wonderful bud. Glad it's a cheap one, because, yeah, he really does not explore very much of this place, which I can't blame him. Lovely buds. Whoa, okay. Oh, don't you? Yeah. I'm letting you fall on my head. Okay, 3 ways to go from here. I can't remember what all you can do whenever you first enter this area. Let's see. Yeah, we're at kind of the bottom of that big open room. Right, I believe later on you open up a door from the other side. Not a door, it's like a barricaded area. And this leads... oh yeah, there. So for now, this area is anything to me. Oh, what the? That random environment destructible. For a second I thought I hit a door or something. Oh, I've been doing alright. Yep. Catching up with artwork and trying to stream regularly. Failing at it, but, you know, trying. Still finding time to stream regardless. Even if I can't do it on a reasonable schedule. Posting more, working on my stuff. How have you guys been? Hope everyone's having a decent day so far. Let's see. Where does this lead? I don't have a lot of deep nest mapped out in my head very well. Usually when I come through here, I just try to get through as quickly as possible. Oh, God. I can't remember how much you can do whenever you first drop down here. Oh. Should have known that was going to happen. That's good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Wait. Oh, no. That's not it. Oh, that's this spot. I thought it felt like this spot. It feels like we're gonna come across you pretty early. I don't know if I'm gonna fight you. Oh, but well, before I go down, I should go back in. No, there's nothing. Fair enough. Well, maybe I can cure some of that boredness in today's stream. Ha 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 ha. So what? Oh, that's what too. Yeah, but I thought. Oh no, it's just you walking around under the ground, making weird floor-based noises. Okay, yeah, nothing but spikes. Well, I fell a lot farther into this place than I thought I was going to be. Well, I said we were going to be doing Howling Cliffs next, but it looks like we're doing more of Deep Nest first. Alright then. I don't know how prepared I am for this place, but have done it many times before. Alright, what was this? Oh, I remember this. Yeah. It's where you can get those guys mapped. And I believe this area isn't actually dangerous, it just kind of leads off to another spot when you need to come back to with the shade cloak. That's why it's so much brighter down here. Yeah, this thing. Can I go through there? This little spot really does make you realize just how dark Deep Nest is, because you come in here and you're like, oh, it feels so bright. Same exact environment and colors, it's just, whoa, so much easier to see. Hey, Geo. More Geo. Oh god, nope, yep. Can't make haste too much. Yeah, that was pretty much guaranteed. Right. I believe... Yeah, no, there's nothing over here. It's a different tram that has a little hole near its gateway. Oh, geez, it's a little drab. But, I guess fair. I mean, you know. Alright. How do I head around? Oh, God, well, oh. There it is. That's the other place. I knew there was a third way that I was missing. Right, this part. I remember this. I remember the first time I played this game. This part absolutely destroyed me. Well, looks like it's gonna happen again too. God, man, that was just done with me. You're so come on, bud. Yep, well, I didn't expect him to throw himself off the cliff like that. Oh god, okay, that was too close. But I made it. Oh god, I didn't even think I could fit in between there. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. I always forget about this one over here. Nice little treat for people who are taking the time to look around carefully. Whoa, what the hell? I guess my joystick got a little too drifted out to the side. Got a little too drifted out. I don't know if that's good grammar. Oh, vessel fragment. I'll take it. Because why wouldn't I? And right back at the beginning. Alright, well, all things considered, this little area went a little better than I thought it would. I mean, that's probably the most tame part of Deep Nest, but still. Go ahead and get all that mapped out. Yeah, that's that area done. Or as done as it can be for now. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's an amazing game, one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite. Or at least until Suxon comes out. Right now, we fell, and we're trapped inside of probably the most dangerous part of the entire map. And I accidentally fell even further in than I needed to. So escape seems complicated. Definitely not fully prepared for this area, but I've got pretty much all the tools I would need to get through this place. Oof, got him in. Sound design is both terrifying and satisfying. Now, come on, go. There you go. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, this area is not at all mapped out. Not even loosely. I do know of one place I should probably go to first, just because it's its own little thing, and I don't entirely know where everywhere else is going to be. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. I can't get up there yet, can I? Oh, wait, can I? Maybe? Oh, God. Let's try just a few more times, just in case. Nope, okay, well, one more time, might as well. I have, yes. I've gotten the 3 base endings. I haven't gotten either of the DLC endings, just because those ones have a difficulty on a whole other level. But I did get, like, halfway through a lot of those exponentially more difficult challenges, which that felt pretty good. Okay, yeah, no, I can't get up there quite yet. Alright, I'm just gonna go heal, restock my soul, and start working my way up. I'll have to come back to that little area. Right, there we go. Should probably leave a mark on the map for myself, just so I remember. Something like that. But yeah, I figured with Silk Song, the sequel slash prequel slash something for this game coming out, finally, in just a couple of days, or not days, technically still like a little less than 2 weeks. But either way, I knew I would want to go back and play the game on stream proper in anticipation for it. One, to kind of make sure that I refined my abilities and got back into the swing of the controls and understanding everything and got a bit of a refresher on the combat. But also just because I thought it would be a lot of fun, and it was a good excuse to spend more of my time playing through this game again. Oh god, man, I gotta be more careful. Talking and playing really don't go well together. Not for me, at least. I'm sure there are some big streamers who have gotten really good at talking and playing at the same time, or like freakishly good at maintaining their composure in a game while also holding a conversation. Oh, no, it didn't get cancelled. It was delayed once or twice a while ago, and there was like a whole debacle of people thought there was a release date, but it was really more just like a window release date, and people put it on the last day, and they never confirmed whether or not it was going to come out then, and then they had to come out and confirm that it in fact was not. Oh god. Okay. I don't know if I'm heading in the right direction. Oh god. This is this is just embarrassing. Yeah, there we go. It's that simple. I knew it was easier than that. But no, yeah, and now after I think like 7 years since its original announcement, Silk Song will be coming out in just under 2 weeks, which still feels unreal. I personally have like been on the edge of my seat waiting myself for I think like 4 years now. But there are people who were waiting for Hollow Knight for it to come out and then played it and then heard about Silk Song and have been waiting ever since it was originally just going to be a DLC. Still, it's finally here. And from everything I've heard from like posted interviews by the team who created the game, Team Cherry, it seems like there's no like hints about any sort of problems behind the scenes or any mismanagement issues or anything that would indicate this game might not be as good as people want it to be. Everything seems like it's rearing up to be as good as everyone thinks. Oh, come on, bud. Oh yeah, the health system is up in the top left-hand corner. You see there's a large like circle, and you can kind of see with some liquid in it right now. That's your soul, as it's called, which is essentially this game's equivalent of energy, which you use for spells and healing. And then you can see the little mask shards next to it that indicate your health. And then you can see the little gray things that I'm picking up, and I keep adding to that number there. Is the game's currency called Geo. Ah, man. Kind of. More like masks, but yeah. There we go. I don't like dealing with those guys. Or you. Whatever you are. Whatever your name is. I can't even remember these things' names. Oh god, I am not dying yet. I refuse. I got a bug. Man, I really didn't think I'd be starting off this stream by going through Deep Nest of all places. I didn't even really think about the fact that, yeah, if you do the right things and you get the right objects, whenever you drop down here for the first time, you could just stay. You don't have to immediately work your way up like I always do. Pogoing. Pogoing is the heart and soul of a lot of the combat of this game. Right, that one's open. But I believe I need to head this way first to get something that I thought would take me a lot longer to get. Unless I can get it. It could be a thing where I go all the way over here to progress, and then find out that it's locked behind some ability that I need to get way later on. Technically, yes, actually. Not like the traditional 100%, I guess, if that makes sense. Because this game technically goes up to, I believe, like 112%. Where beating, I guess depending on what ending you get, that kind of determines what percentage of the game you get. The quote-unquote true ending, or what people like to refer to as the true ending, I think gets you up to like 108% in total. So yeah, I guess technically that. Come on, thank goodness I can hit you through here. And I do not have the powers needed to take care of you guys as effectively as I would normally. To kill these flying ones that are spawning these enemies. This is getting out of hand. Although this is creating quite a bit of geo. There we go. Okay. Got a little nervous there. And even 2,000. Wow. What are the chances of that? Alright, but yeah, now I have the tram pass. That was unexpected, to say the least. I really didn't think I'd get that this early. It's usually one of the last things I get. Wait, can I head up there? Yep, there we go. It is interesting. I think the whole thing with Team Cherry was whenever this game came out, and in total there were the 5 endings, people did ask them like, oh, which one's the true ending, which one's the canon ending? And at the time, what they said was all endings are equally canon, you know. The canon ending is whatever ending the player got. All were equally true. I don't know how much they're sticking by that to this day, but I know originally, at least, that's what they had said. But I know there was a whole thing going back and forth with Silksong, because I'm still not sure if Silksong is a sequel or a prequel. I feel like if they are still sticking by their stance that all endings in this first game are potentially canon, then that would need to mean that it's impossible for Silksong to be a sequel. It would have to be a prequel of some kind, or at least take place during the events of this game. Hey, Cloth. This whole area swarms of deadly critters, biting, burning, scratching types. I thought to test my strength against them. Now the bravado has left me and all I feel is tired and sore. Yeah, that's fair. Strong warriors need to take time to rest. Alright, finally I can update this map. Man, I really gotta get better at laying out a mental image of this place in my head. What were those icons again? Let me see. Does it say? Nah. I believe those are the blue heart. Who's it's? The lifeblood things, that's what they're called. Something like that. Right, there's that area. I am up here. I guess I could have gone here first. Instead, I went I went this way and worked my way all the way over here, and now have worked my way back. But I also go through, do this, and then I believe this area leads over to a spirit boss fight, which I can't actually do. But I guess I might as well go and map that out. Well, probably not. Who knows? This was where I started to go, but I stopped because I was getting too close to death. I guess my next step is to head down here. Well, I've started Deep Nest, and I've gotten the main thing, which was the tram pass. So now I guess I should decide whether I want to continue Deep Nest or leave. It is true. I guess it depends whether. I guess the big reveal is going to be whether or not Silksong is a prequel or a sequel. Unless that's already been confirmed online, I'm just an idiot. But if it is a sequel, I do wonder which one they'll pick. I imagine the ending I'm going for now is probably the one they would pick to go forward with, because it's the most conclusive and story satisfactory. Yes, I do play Minecraft. Not super often, but, you know, on occasion. It's kind of one of those things where the interest pops up every few months, and I play basically nothing but Minecraft, and then eventually the interest dies off again, and then I don't touch it for another few months before I hit another period of hyperfixation. Ah, dang it, that was a waste of a spirit tech. Whoa, no. God. No! No! Oh, you can't come over here. Jeez. I thought I was safe on this little island platform. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to heal at the very least. Yeah, hi again. Come on, buds. I don't have time for all of this. Ah, there we go. Whew, nice. Yeah, that little wave-based locked attack sequence isn't that difficult, all things considered. King's Idol, yay, money. Or I guess an investment to make money. Hey there again, bud. Starting to get back in the swing of things. Don't believe I can get down to Zote there to help him until I come from some other room. Kind of just visible here as a way to let you know that, hey, keep an eye out for him. them back up again. I believe this should just drop me down into the room I was already in before. Wait, nope. New room, new area. Oh god, yep, okay, I remember that. That whole area is just a drop into a pit of nothing but spikes. Oh, okay, ugh, man. Just trying to push my way through this area. Oh god. Got like hair in my ear or something. Oh, shoot! That's the thing about Deep Nest. You can never take a moment to rest, even if you kill all the enemies in a room, because they could pop back up alive again, or oh right, yeah, or burrow up from the ground and kill you anyways. There's always danger. Ah, dang it. Too busy looking at the map. Oh yeah, I've always had a problem trying to get third-party softwares to work with certain games. It can be a bit of a hassle. Yeah, hey, welcome everyone in chat. Always glad to see faces in chat. Let's see, where exactly am I? Alright. I'm gonna try this way again. Now that I know it a little bit more. Yeah, that was easy. Unless I'm gonna hit some kind of a wall. Oh, I remember you guys. Oh, thanks for choosing to stand perfectly still. I'll take this first kill of one of you guys. God, so many hits though. Whoa, that was close. Alright. The devs really just set up a bunch of traps for you for Deep Nest. You know, some little areas where it's like, oh, that's a path. Nope, it's either a dead end or a spike trap. Oh, right, those guys. The joke's on them. I can kind of use them to get up into higher areas without needing to parkour. Perfect. Whoa, secret. A rotten egg. I believe, yep, it's going to put me right behind you. I'll open the path, but I'll just go this way instead. Come on, bud. There you go. Oh, yep, I knew there was another one of those. Oh, God. 3 of them. Now, I don't remember a lot about this area, but I do remember going up and left is generally where you want to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God, nope. Yeah, not too bad. Got plenty of soul to spare. Oh, God. Should have been prepared for that. There we go. Oof, God. Man. Puggoing things that are also moving towards you is like a whole other challenge. Oh god, yep. Ah, yes, I remember this area now. And I'm falling. And I fell all the way down. I'm gonna have to head through here to get back up. Oh, yes, I remember this area. I believe this is where we meet you.
Limarma, Ifilin?
Oh, please, please don't be shy. There are some nasties about here, all right? Not me. I'm a friend to all and happy to serve a traveler so bold as you. Is it information you seek? That I can provide. Yes, oh yes, hee. That village above here, home to a sad creature. Here is a tale of tragic exchange. Cost her and her people greatly, though I suspect she bore no regret in making it. Hee, yes, I know. You're intrigued. You want to know the tale? Well, I'm sorry. I'd love to tell you, but I'm very, very sorry, and I haven't eaten in some time. And, oh, I'm starving. Yep. Come on. There you go. Don't worry. I'll be back later. I can ask you more questions some other time. Oh yes, they are very, very much too happy. Oh dang it, did I miss with that attack? On both of you guys? Whew. Hey bud. Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess good to know about these guys. If you get above them really quickly and you just stay in one place and pogo, they can't really do anything about it. Oh god, never mind. Oh, there we go. Run. There we go. Okay, that one hit. Whew. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's the way that kind of opens up the pathways for you to kind of easily get to and from this area. For the most part, at least. There we go. That was a lot. Oh, God, well, never mind. I had to open my big fat gob. Oh, yes, very suspicious, but wise. And very, very hungry. And I fell again. Alright, well, let's do it again. Let's circle back around. Here we go. Well, everything's already open at this point, and I don't gotta worry about stopping and listening to tales this time, so... Looks like we're speedrunning our way through this section. Nope, sorry, buds, not today, please. I'm just not up for it tonight. Oh, God. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, now it's gonna kill me. Okay, so... Try to get at least a little bit of soul off. I do not want to die down here. Especially when especially when I'm so close to a bench. Thankfully, you guys being kind of tough does help give me quite a bit of soul, so I do appreciate that. Oh god. How did I not step on that little spot once this whole time? I thought there was something like that I was missing. Oh, there we go. Okay, there. Okay, this whole time I was missing there. I didn't have to go through there at all. That's the shortcut I was thinking of. But at least now I know if I follow, it's gonna be a lot shorter over time. Okay, this time I'm just gonna head up. Wait. No, right, I can't head up on the wall. That makes sense. That makes sense. Before I go into any strange doorways. Oh, there we go. Yes. Go ahead and get that opened up. Ah, God. Hit my knuckles on the table. Alright. Before we head back through there, I might as well go in here. I already know there's not really a point in going in here yet, because I know I can't do anything there. Not until I have a different tool. I guess I might as well check out this place. Yeah, no, okay. Nothing here yet either. But I mean, hey, this whole area, this whole chunk of Deep Nest, most of Deep Nest, is now explored and done for later on. Not really the area I thought I'd be exploring first, but hey, I'll take it. Good. Alright. Technically, I haven't done this area. This area isn't mapped, but I think I just need to sit down on a bench and then that other area will be filled in. Didn't do that area. Still a few things, but nothing major. I think what I need to do... Originally, I was going to just head up to the Queen Station, but I was only going to do that so I can head up to Green Path, so I think that's what I'm going to do next, yeah. Then it's time for how we do this. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stag ways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Yep, man. Now let's go get all that mapped out. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot, I got another notch. I should probably look over my charms, see which ones I should or shouldn't have equipped. Dash Master, Pride. I know there's another notch I can get from somewhere else, but I don't know if I have access to it yet. Oh yeah, I didn't even explore that way either. So there's plenty to do here that I haven't done yet. Now that I think about it, I guess I have the tram pass. I could technically head through here. Nah. Head into stuff that I'm not prepared for. Should prioritize doing the areas that give me the base tools first. Like going up here. Whoa, God, I forgot about you, bud. Now, where was... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I never did this. How did I forget about this little area? Must have passed by this spot so many times at this point. Oh, God, man. I'm not used to this guy's attacks again. There we go. Hey, bud, you're free. Yay. Ah, God. Alright, where was I versus where am I going? This seems right. Yeah. This seems right. That's good. Glad to hear. Glad you can get all your stuff working. Ah, pests. Thankfully, I already took care of these guys, so this area is cleared of enemies. But now I can head up through here, where it's going to get nice and eerily quiet. I hear you, little girl. Don't worry, I'm on my way. Okay, yeah, you are a real grub. Couldn't remember. I know there are some fake ones near here. Oh, right, yes. Okay, that drops me down here again. Right, little return path if you need it, just in case. Smart game development. Smart level design. Yes, here we go. Howling Cliffs. Let's go ahead and collect you from out here. Now I believe Cornifer can sell us a map somewhere up here. He's kind of hidden away, though. I also believe there are several little hidden paths in this area. My beings very long, bless the pain stretch never ending. No world beyond. Foolish enough to travel this, suffer greatly. Or something along those lines. Wanderer's Journal. Oh, I know what this area is going to be. Yes, yes, yes. It's time for the troop. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. I forgot. I don't have my nail. Or my dream nail, specifically. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. There we go. And the sound design for attacking enemies in this game is just so satisfying. Simple in a beautiful way. All the sound design in this game is... Oh, there he is, I can hear him. There we go, follow the paper trail. Hey, bud. Yep. Thank you. Hey, we already got all that area explored. I do believe this little path that I'm taking right now leads over to a charm we can find. A decent charm. Not one that I really use normally, but there is one specific instance where you need it, so it's good to go ahead and get it early. Hey, bud, yep. Gotta watch your landing. I gotta watch my own landing apparently. Oh, well. Oh, 180, jeez. Didn't realize how low I was getting. Man, this little section here I remember getting to this charm is deceptively difficult. Wait, did I head backwards? God, looks like I did. Yep, I did. Alright, well. Thanks for the souls, though, bud. Here we go, there we go. Oh god, no, I saw the spikes there. Thanks. Thank you for the death. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love his little humming too. It's an effective way of kind of immediately portraying his personality a little bit, but also works as a game mechanic to kind of tell the player where he is, you know? That and the little paper scattered about. Everyone's got their own voice, even if they're speaking their own language. are. Thank you. I'll be taking this. And now, because I don't have the ability to leave through the shortcut, I'm going to have to leave through the way I came in. Come on, buds, all line up. There you go. Got all you in one blast. It's always so satisfying to do. Not a little situations where you can. Oh god. Alright, I'll let you take that one hit as revenge. It's getting too much. There we go. Alright. Hey, bud. You have no idea what you're sitting just outside of. God. There you go. Wait, is there anything? Just in case. Nah, there's nothing over here. I've gotten all I need. There is something in the next section over, but I need to head up to get over there. No, that's a good question. Technically, I guess, a vessel, but I think, bug-wise, I believe I'm based on some kind of beetle. A pretty loose interpretation of them, especially compared to a lot of the other animal equivalents in this game. But yeah, some kind of cloaked beetle. But in universe, the most appropriate title would probably just be vessel. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, and I'm about to unlock a nail art. Well met. Yes, I thought I would sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught to the art of nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Ah, yeah, no reason to say no. Oh yes, everyone, this entire game, everyone is a bug. And you don't fight with swords, you fight with needles and nails. Aha. Thank you for teaching me, bud. I accept it. Bye. Haha, now. Yeah, there we go. That's a new attack that I really should use more often than I do. But I probably won't, sadly. Haha. It's super effective. Update. You canceled my attack, man. Ah, yes, a true classic. Well, here we go. Back at the very beginning. That was a perfectly timed dash. I didn't take any damage there. But I probably should have. Oh, dang it. Ugh. Yes, no, you wait. Wait, I just realized. You don't take fall damage in this game. You kind of hit the ground and freeze for a second. By the way, I forgot. You can kind of get a bit of a shortcut by going through that way once you have the Mantis Claw. There we go. Right back through the entrance. There we go, just like that. Alright. We now have the Howling Cliffs, and that's pretty much that done. Not really. I need to go ahead and make sure I leave a mark there for myself so I know that I still need to go to the Grim Troop. Should probably start buying a few of those markers for the map stuff. What else? I believe it's everything else. Howling Cliffs are done now, pretty much. I've learned a nail art and everything. I need to now do something else. But what shall I do? Alright. First, I'm gonna go and buy some more stuff from the shops.
Papa nada.
Yep. Fair choice. Hey, welcome back. No worries. Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome back to the chat, Bob. Good to see you again. Okay, gonna go ahead and buy all these pins, because these pins are important. They're gonna be a whole thing later on. Well, I can't buy all of them, sadly, but I might as well buy as many as I can. Alright. Thank you. I'm going to spend probably the rest of my money over here. Welcome. With a key. One of these. I might as well. Buy more fragments. I've got the geo for it. Why not? I might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the first mask. Increase my maximum HP. Yeah. It's gonna be big help. Alright, it's enough of that. I'm gonna save the rest, or more accurately, spend it somewhere else probably. Alright. I guess I should go make up for the geo I just spent by returning all the grubs I've recently collected to Grandpapa. Just right over here. Hey, thank you. Got a handful of them this time. More? Yep, thank you. A little bit more? No? Alright, fair enough. 240, it's not bad. And whatever this thing is. Ooh, yes! I remember this charm. I knew I was missing some. Okay, yeah. That's what I'll put on. I forgot about that charm all the time. Or I forgot that I always had that charm on before, I guess, a more accurate statement. Alright, I can go ahead and open this up too now. God, this game is so good about giving you reasons to go back and explore more areas and leave so many little clues and little things that you can find once you unlock later abilities. Hey, I'm doing alright, you know, everything's going pretty well. Super excited for Silksong to come out. Figured I should probably play some Hollow Knight on stream in anticipation for it. But yeah, things are going pretty well. How are you? Hope everyone in chat's doing alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that put on. It's just a good one to have on all the time. Unless you're really good at the game and don't take damage ever, in which case, you probably don't need to worry about it. Okay, what I think I'm going to do next is go take care of that, which it is kind of crazy to think I ended up going through so much more of Deep Nest early on than I thought I would, so I could go access all those trams right now, and it would take me to whole new areas. But, I don't know. It still feels like the most appropriate place to go to next would be the Howling Cliffs. Wait, no, not Howling Cliffs, that's the other one. Crystal Peak, that's the one I'm thinking of. That just feels like the natural follow-up. But I could... I don't know. I'll have to go back and forth on it. Got options now. Let's see which... Oh, no, sorry. Right. Further down than I thought it was. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I was a little worried at points where I was like, oh man, are they like running into development issues, you know? Is there something going on behind the scenes? Is there some issue? Maybe infighting? Nope, nothing. There was no issue, there was no controversy, there was no break of any kind that was needed. It was literally just, we're just gonna sit down and develop this game, and after 7 years it was done. Oh, hey buds, mind if I join you? Yeah, thanks. Splash, splishly splash. Yeah, I saw that interview that was posted on the same day of the release date trailer, talking about how at one point they just had to stop themselves from working on assets and art for the game because they knew that if they just kept going, then this would quickly turn into like a 15-year project. But they figured it out in somewhat of a reasonable amount of time, which ended up being like 7 years. But hey, still. I'd rather wait 7 years for a game as good as Silksong is about to be than, I don't know, wait like 2 years and get a half-baked rushed mess. Aha! Hey, welcome back. Alright, got that mask shard, which means I can take that off the map finally. So now, where to go? I believe this tram takes you, where does that tram take you? I believe it takes you across, yeah, the lake, because I know just past here is the Blue Lake. So this takes you across there to some other area. But what place to do next? I feel like I have... Okay, I'm going to Crystal Peaks next. It's the most logical next step to do, you know, makes the most sense. I think if I'm just below that bench on the map, I can just head in a straight line until I get the chance to go up, and then I will. Maybe I'll even make a pit stop at the charm cellar. See if I can't buy a notch or two, maybe. That would be really nice. Though I think I'm gonna need a few more charms before that'll happen. Oh yeah. That is funny. Like, Security Breach is kind of another example of a game that had delayed and that was like being delayed and stuff, and they talked similarly about how they were like, oh, we're just gonna, it took so long because we're just like packing stuff in, even though it wasn't all that long, considered. And then none of it felt right. It was all just kind of bit of a mess, nothing very coherent, all half-baked. Wasn't great. But Silksong, it's gonna be a masterpiece. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yep. Thank you for welcoming me in. Let me see what I can get from you. Oh yeah, definitely gonna buy the charm notches first. What else? There's some charm from you I know can get. There, that's the one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Don't know if I have the charm space for it, but that's what buying these notches are for. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I need 7 more for that one. Okay, so it's gonna take me some time to get that next notch, but I'm doing well. All right. Ah, man, 2 slots opened up, but that's just barely, not quite enough. Dang. Ugh, man. I mean, I guess I could take... that's such a good one to have. I could take off this one, but that just means I'm going to get less Geo. Whatever. I'm doing it. I'll probably still end up collecting most of the Geo anyways. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. should be able to just head up through this way. Ah, dang. Alright, this tram. Where does this tram lead again? Whatever. Nah, I might as well check. I don't have the map for the place anyway, so it's not like it's going to be filled out all of a sudden. Might as well unlock it, see what this area looks like. I don't know why I can't remember where this tram leads. Either way, I can just head right back if I need to. Unless it happens to lead where I'm going. Oh, it's here. Right? Wait, is this where I'm thinking it is? This looks like it. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, wow. Well, actually, this kind of works out. I need this tool. Wow, I don't know. I've never taken this particular path to this game, which, I mean, makes sense. Ultimately, you're doing all the same stuff, but I've never done it in this order, feels like, you know? Protectors of the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Lurian the Watcher, Hera the Beast, Monomon the Teacher. And I've got their locations. Oh! I'm attacked by the dreams. The seal break, they cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens, the plague springs anew, they must be undone. Yes, yet still our seals remain, our duty remains, it must be cast away, our duty holds, it shall be done. Oh. Fade away, little shadow, fade away, and let us sleep in peace. Well, I know for a fact one of you does not want that to be the case. Oh man, my controller's still vibrating. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case. Oh. Thank you, Guiding Light. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Interesting. I never really know, you know. Hey. Oof, almost missed one of those. What a terrible fate they visited upon you to cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away, or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? I'm gonna take the weapon. Ho, 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 ho. The dream mail. I'm gonna need to do some backtracking here soon. Man, I really thought I would have gotten to the city by now, but I've really just done everything around it. Bad choice of thumbnail, I guess. We'll get there eventually, though. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reach out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit, that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder, hunt down the essence, 100 essence, the first goal. Yes. Easy enough. Oh, that's an interesting way to look at it. I really thought about that. essence. Give me the essence. So much essence. I believe, yeah, okay, that's all the essence for that little tree there. I do know one of these ways opens up. Well, not opens up, but is open. Which way was it? Or am I horribly mistaken? There we go. Okay, yeah. Uppermost one, of course. Oh, thank you, yeah. I decided to make a simple little new avatar to go along with all the Hollow Knight stuff, because, you know, Hollow Knight's such a big, important game for me. Absolutely love it. And I'm definitely going to be streaming and doing a bunch of animations for Silk Song once that comes out. So I figured, well, I should have some kind of avatar to play into the whole Hollow Knight theming, since that's going to be a lot of the channel after this, or just for the next while. Not that I'll be animating or making exclusively Hollow Knight based content. I've got some other ideas too, but it's going to be a huge majority of it. Okay, I am going to be right back to this area, but first I want to travel up to Dirtmouth so I can buy the map for this area. Just because I know if I wait, I'm probably going to forget about it.
Bapanada.
Thank you. Oh, yes, this is also perfect timing. I should also go ahead and buy all of these map markers. Various graves. Ah, dang it, just not quite enough. Well, looks like I'm going to go and kill a few bugs real quick. Collect a little bit more geo. Ah, oh, wait a minute. I never got this very first deposit. Oh, man. I mean, it feels like such an obvious one that I didn't really think about getting it. Usually I just do my first time through without even processing it. How much should I need? Not that much. Oh wait, I know there's a big guy right over here. He'll give me a little bit more probably. Temple. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. I mean, we've all got our own sets of beliefs, you know? As long as we all just respect each other's opinions and go about our own lives, then we can all live peacefully. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I should be right over in this room. There we go. A little farther than I think. It's always a little farther away than I process. Oh, dang. There we go, okay. Still got hit once. Or twice, who knows. I wasn't tracking. Alright, so I got the geo that I need for the marks of the warrior graves. I know where a lot of them are, and I know I've passed by a lot of them, but I haven't technically inspected them, which might mean that the game's not going to count them as having been seen and therefore not marked on my map, in which case that's going to be a little frustrating, but I mean, I've fought them enough, and I've seen them around in previous playthroughs of the game enough that I'll be able to find them no problem. It would be a little more convenient if they were marked, though. Yep, nope, doesn't look like it. A few of them are. At least the trees are, I guess, because I did get the trees, but... It's a little awkward, because usually whenever you pass one of the trees or any of that, like, you can't get the charms to mark the location of the trees until after you get the dream nail, but once you have the dream nail, there's no reason to not just get it, like, stop and collect the essence from the trees or the warriors right when you come across them, so the only way you'll ever have them marked on your map is if you just choose to ignore them. Which is a little weird, but yeah, you know. I'm not going to question it too much. Ah, thanks. I calmly and chillingly accept this award, I guess. Thank you. I'm gonna I'd like to thank my friends, my family, and everyone else who helped me get to this point in my life. Haha. Alright. Now, I believe I need to head across over here. I should also go ahead and mark this, because I know that I'm going to forget about this area if I wait until I actually have the ability to get in there. That's why it's good to have those pins. I do like that they have those. They have the general pins that kind of mark the important areas for you, but then they also give you these custom pins that you can put wherever you want. Alright. Oh, we're in for our first spirit fight. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and do us both? I think I'm gonna go with that. Not really prepared for this fight, but I'm gonna give it a try. I've already lost being able to call this a deathless round, so I'm not too worried about this. But I would like to avoid dying if possible. Hey, phase 2. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hide away over here for a sec, but get a few heals in, thank you. Alright, I forgot, I have the charm for quick healing. That's really handy. Usually takes me a lot longer to get that. Hey, that wasn't too bad, actually. Oh yes, that does hurt. Quite a bit, I imagine. Ah, I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor, simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. Thank you for giving me your life essence, bud. And that's just enough for the first a gift, I think is what it is. I think the old moth lady gives you a gift for each amount that you collect. They get better as time goes on, but I might as well go ahead and get this first one now. Yep, almost. Come on. There we go. Yes. I am successful. Okay, yeah, not bad. Okay, how much? Wait, what? No, let's shop. No, okay, 200. I just didn't read it carefully enough. Guess that's what happens when you skim. Yeah, I kind of get mixed up on the names all the time too. That's why for a lot of them it's just some random nickname or close visual equivalent name. All right. Man, didn't think I'd end up here doing this either. I guess. Actually, now that I think about it, normally this, I guess, yeah. So the resting grounds will lead me into the City of Tears, I believe, or the edges of the kingdom. Kingdom's Edge, I think is literally what it's called. I don't think I want to go there quite yet. The whole point of me choosing to initially go to the Crystal Peaks was to gain that ability and clear out that area before I go over here and like get into the city and all that. So I might just go there now. Ended up doing Deep Nest, which gave me the ability to come over to the resting ground so much sooner, and now I've done that. I mean, I guess I could go back and fight more of the spirits. Maybe that would be smart. What would be the closest stag station there? No. Shouldn't head there yet. Maybe. So I guess I'm either going to the Forgotten Crossroads or I'm going somewhere else. Oh, I know what I can do actually. There's one specific fight that I can do to gain a decent amount of essence that I will probably struggle with, but is possible. Take me to the Forgotten Crossroads. Another interesting thing about this game is the fact that you can fight pretty much every boss again. Later on you unlock an area where you can fight them as they are again, but you can come back and fight them again when they're stronger after the fact. Well, not fight them when they're stronger, they're dead, but kind of, I guess, fight their own soul equivalent. I don't think I'm fully prepared for this fight, but I figured I might as well feel it out, try a couple of times, see if I think I can do it. If so, then I'll just keep going until I win. If not, then we might have to just come back to it. Well, before I head in there, let me go ahead and get the geo that I know is hidden up here. Let me also check at this side, just in case. And check at this side. Interesting. Good to know. Alright, but... And I love the little maggot voice lines. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can just jump across here and skip having to work your way all the way across those platforms. Oh god, yeah. Much more fast-paced, which honestly might actually help me out in getting used to this boss fight, because I'm used to them being so much quicker. Oh, double damage though, I remember that, that's not fun. Oh god, man, this stuff. Jesus Christ, these falling things are everywhere. I could not do anything there, okay. Well, it still went a little better than I thought it would. I'm gonna give it at least one more try. Maybe? I think I can, maybe. I got to the point where I was able to beat him pretty easily here, but it has been some time, so I'm not completely sold on my ability to do this, but might as well try. Probably gonna have to lock in and end up being a little more silent than I want to be for this part, though. Shoot. God, oh god, man. Whew. I think the biggest struggle is I'm so used to doing this fight in particular with my Shade Cloak, which you don't get for significantly later in the game. And I think that's going to be the biggest challenge in terms of adjustment, but I did better that time. Third time's the charm, right? Ah, dang it. I thought you were going to jump again. Oh, God. Okay. Well, no, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm not... Looks like we're going back to this one. I feel like I could do that, but I don't want to just sit here on stream trying over and over again, like 30 times in a row. I don't think it didn't feel all too difficult though. It's gonna frustrate me more that I know I probably could, but just don't want that much of a time sink for a stream. All right. Oh come on, man! Not in the mood. Oh, I forgot. I can't dash past you guys. Too girthy. Oh god, don't tell. Oh my god, that's just embarrassing. I'm not playing carefully enough. That was so stupid. Second death goes to that guy? Really? Of all things. Well, that's not a sign that I should go just actually do things the way that I probably should in the first place, then I don't know what is. I didn't have that much geo on me anyways, I guess. Okay, I think it's finally time. I'm gonna go to the Crystal Peaks. Yeah. Just makes sense. It's kind of the last major ability that I need in terms of like going back and solving things throughout the game, you know. Unlocking areas. City of Tears requires a lot of little things. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh no, wait, that was... I was one too far down, wasn't I? Where did I go? Right, okay, yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, a little embarrassing. I feel like I could get the field champion, but not quite there yet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do all of Crystal Peaks. Now that I have the abilities that I have, I pretty much God, I cannot talk on stream while fighting things. What I was saying, I have all of the abilities that I could need to complete this area. I believe. Probably. Hopefully. Except for, like, some of the really late game stuff, you know, like the Monarch wings and all that, but that's a whole other level of not possible. Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome. Oh yeah, Discord server. I've thought about that. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? I've thought about it. I've gone back and forth on it. My main concern is that I just don't know if I'd have the time to moderate it. And out of my fan base, I don't imagine there's going to be like a whole lot of people that would join in. Which, on one hand, I guess would make it easier to moderate, but I don't know. We'll see, though. At some point, I could see myself doing it. That I took off my charm to collect the geo around me for me. It's kind of costing me a lot, I feel like. I think I'm going for this for now. I'll swap them out whenever I know I'm going into combat. I think that's the best way of going about it. Now, I'm trying to remember the most effective path for clearing out this area in one swift go. But I don't think I'm doing it right now. I'm just gonna kind of work my way through. If I remember where a certain thing is, then I'll head in that direction. If not, we'll kind of just feel it out. Oh god, no. Come on, bud. Not today. God, these guys are such a pain, too. Not nearly as much of a pain compared to some other enemies, but still notably a pain. God, thought I could poke that. I think I can, there we go. Alright. Ah, you're locked behind the door. Oof, can't believe I dodged that. Ah, not that one though. Clearly not that one. Hey, yeah. Welcome, newcomer. Glad to see you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you consider sticking around. While you were gone, I'm not sure when you left, so a handful of things. Talked a little bit about the Discord server idea you gave. Thought about it, but you know, someday I think I will. But I think I'll probably wait a little bit longer. Wait till I know it'll be successful and know that I can find people to help moderate it. There you go, bud. You're free. I'm not even entirely sure where I'm going. Until I have a map of an area, I pretty much just kind of charge my way through, completing every little thing that I can. Oh god, man, I gotta. Wait, no, I do have the chomp for the geo. Never mind. Alright, can I? Oh, I can make that. All right. Oh wait, but I can't make that. Okay. Well. Wait, oh no, am I stuck? Did I accidentally? Oh god, no. Did I? Oh, why did I make that jump? Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to me being stuck on the wrong side of this platform. Shoot, I can't pogo off these guys, can I? I don't think I can. Oh god, no. Well, this is inevitable. God, okay. I've never experienced something like that in this game. Well, I guess I'm glad I went and spit all my geo before this happened. God, that's gotta be the most embarrassing death possible in this game. Are there any other areas like that? Where you can really just fully soft lock yourself? Well, not soft lock, I don't know. Kind of. Ultimately, I'm still able to play the game. I'm just gonna have to deal with death, you know. That's good to hear. Glad you got things working properly. Oh yes, we can all go for ice cold non-alcoholic beer right now. Alright, please tell me. Oh, thank God you're over here. I was really worried you were going to be all the way over there. Oh, come on, bud. Come on, man. Not like this. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Paper. So I am going the right way. As far as the map is concerned. Oh, God. I'm sure there was a more effective way of traveling through here, but where I could have gotten a lot more done before finding him, but I just want to get that map. Alright, let's see. I am in the upper part, I believe. That lower stretch of jaggedy crystal is where I died originally. Ah, hey, great. It's actually something I love to do all the time, too. I love finding streams, or at the very least VODs of streams, of people playing games as I play them, or, like, finding people doing art stuff similar to what I'm doing, you know. I find it's very satisfying, very, I don't know, just very nice to sit down and do something alongside someone. Yep, get that if I didn't get that immediately, because I know that key's right there. I also know that this is right over here. But before I fight you, I want to gather up some soul. Yep, bench that way. Okay, well, no, there's no real bugs in that area. That little area is more of a puzzly spot, so we should head back in here, gain a little bit of soul, and then see if we can't secure this bench. Those spike bugs are a little annoying, but once you kind of figure them out, they're not too much of a hassle. Especially since they're considered one of the weaker bugs and will respawn as soon as you leave the area, so you kind of just farm them for life force, which also works out since they're right outside of a boss fight, too. Wait, didn't I? Yeah, I did re-equip that. Oh, I guess they're just not seeing the geo file. Anyways, here we go. Ah, dang it. I feel like this guy can either be an absolute walk in the park or a nightmare, depending on when you fight him. Or I guess how much experience you have with the game. That time he was quite easy. Gonna go ahead and get that all saved. Ah, no, don't worry. Don't ever apologize for not drinking alcohol. It's good. Plus, root beer is absolutely amazing. Alright, so we've got that area done. We've now saved, which is good. And now I can go down and do this whole area, which I believe is right outside where I need to go to get my hands on the Crystal Dash ability. Hey, that's harsh. Ah, that's also harsh. Hey, you're being... Ah, God, No, I don't accept this. Ah, thank you. Up, dang, well, that was... We're just gonna ignore that. Let me put my hands on some essence. Well, I guess, man, so after this, then there's the City of Tears. And the City of Tears also gives us one of the last big abilities we need. So I guess that does overlap a little here. But there's only really one spot I can think of here that requires you to get the downward dash from the City of Tears. So I believe should be fine. I am starting to remember though, yeah, this area that I shouldn't have gone the way I did. Usually you want to go up first, so you can kind of open up that higher area. That way you can get access to the upper levels first. Go. It always feels a little bit more tense than it really is, this particular little trap area. It's not too bad once you kind of just figure out you gotta walk for most of it. Ah, well, congrats. Yeah. Ooh, right, yes. Oh, wait, no, this... Oh, okay, yeah, this just leads me back to where I was. So, yeah, okay, I can just head back through here. Or, well, maybe I should head up... Man, this way's faster. Yeah, a little safer. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of mixed on my ability with bosses, I think. Usually I really suck at them early on. Like, just trying to figure them out on the fly doesn't work well for me. But I am pretty good at experimenting with different ways and figuring out how a boss works and then playing into it. So usually I'll go with the first like 3 or 5 times I fight a boss, I'll do awful. And then the very next one, I'll just defeat it hitless, you know, whatever. Or some equivalent. Not hard and fast rules, but generally speaking, you know. It feels like once I kind of figure it out, I just kind of I just kind of keep doing the same thing over and over, slightly different versions of it, every boss fight, until I find one system that works. And then once it does, I just do that until I win. Which I don't know how effective that is, but it's got me through a lot of these games. It's nice. I will say, Hollow Knight, this game was one of, if not the, I think it was the first time I had ever really played something that was considered a hard game, and really got into it, really enjoyed it, and really got better at a skill-based game, you know? And it kind of introduced me to the whole idea of playing difficult games that required like a lot of like practice and build up of a skill. Oof, man. And now I'm obsessed with them. Ah, quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspected it would be quite intimidating, if not for your small stature. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm a perfectly average height. If you count my horns, I'm almost as tall as you. Anyways. Oh yes, I believe this. Whoa, actually, I wonder, could I? Nah, I'm not gonna try to do any crazy skips or anything this time around. Maybe someday, but not today. Not when I'm still refamiliarizing myself with the game and just kind of playing for stream. Oh yeah, False Knight. The first time I ever played False Knight, it was quite embarrassing on my end, but you know, eventually by the time I beat the game the first time around, going back and playing him was so much easier afterwards. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's just kind of how skills work and practice works. That was so cool to see that, you know, see that genuine progress be made. There we go, now that door's open. Room really fun. Is there really nothing in this area? Eh, probably not. Ah, dang it. No sting, please. It hurts. Ah, here we go. Right. This is where we get our next thingamabob. Our next whatchamahoosit. Our doodad, if you will. Love the music for this particular little section, where the drums kind of start building up a little bit. It's a little bit more tense, you know. I remember the first time I played this. No! Is that? I was gonna say, is that just not gonna flip back over? If so, that feels. Kind of bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little. It's like you should, but no, it didn't. So I won't say anything like that. Hey, bud, you don't mind if I borrow this, do you? about False Knight, don't worry. I think. I don't remember. Whatever. Love yourself, enjoy who you are, be true to yourself. I guess just to clarify, because I accidentally said anything weird. And also play Hollow Knight. Everyone watching this stream is now legally obligated to play Hollow Knight for at least 100 hours. You have 24 hours to complete this. Alright. Gain the ability. I think I'm gonna go sit on a bench and rest my little tuchus and get all my map updated. That way I know exactly where I need to go. Alright, okay. Let's clarify. Can't go up to that upper right-hand corner yet because I don't have the monarch wings, nor can I go this area right next to me because I, again, don't have the monarch wings. But I could go down to either of those paths now, like the one that I embarrassingly locked myself into and forced to death, Or I could go down into that area. Let's go do those two paths. I think one leads to a charm, the other leads to opening up an entrance to Dirtmouth. Either way, nothing I should really be worried about progress-wise. Just get them done now and move on. Alright, so I need to go this way. Oh god. Oh, thanks, bud. Oh, yes, yes. You have 24 hours to play 100 hours of Hollow Knight. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to see people returning. Oh yeah, also I can't jump up there. I guess, oh yeah, I should probably leave that as a mark on a map. On VMap. Just so I know that that's there. Whee! Oh, wee! Yahoo! One more time. Or not. Who knows? There'll be plenty more wing to go around soon enough. Grub location. Also, fake grub location. Hey bud, I know you're not real though, yep. God, you're always faster than I remember. Jesus, God, ugh. Real freaky. You are the real one, right? There we go. Perfect. Yep, there we go. Just gonna go ahead and get that opened up. I am gonna go back because I've got more to do over here first, but it's good to know that that's ready to go and available. Ow. All the way over here, really. Fair enough. Let's move it too high. There we go. I do like that it lets you continue to shoot with the crystal beam whenever you pass through areas. It's a nice little touch. Makes it feel more consistent. Oh, God, man. These things, though, they're just an absolute pain. Now I can finally do this. Never mind, I suck. Wait a minute, I should... No, oh my god. Oh, okay. I realized halfway through that I should not do that yet, because I need to make sure I have soul on me. God, and this is a bad place to go through with one life. Oof. Man, this is cutting it way too close. Ah, God, man. Dang it, just one more hit, but at least so I can heal. There we go, okay. Whew. Thanks, guys. I'm just trying to take some of your soul, that's all I want. Ow. You can't take mine, I need yours. Wow, that's both funny and sad. Or no, you know, that's I think we've all got those kinds of people. Whoa. God, let's forget about these guys. Don't you dare. I don't think you can throw your pickaxe while you're over here. It's way too shy. Oh, I guess I wanted to go down there. Wait a minute. The whole point of me doing this is for soul. I shouldn't attack him until I have soul to gain. There we go. Alright. just to kill this guy over here. Uh, Parry, man. The parry mechanic seems like such a good thing, but I cannot for the life of me figure out the proper timing for parrying. It's always such a back and forth. Alright. Now I think if I just leave this area, they'll respawn. Maybe I can come back, kill one or two more of those big guys, and then I'll feel comfortable going through that crystal area. Oh wait, no, full up. There we go. Now this should top me off. There we go. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Well, looks like these guys are dead still anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that I have to go here again. Now, I just need to get back up to where I was. Then we can get that charm, kind of generally finish off this area. Still not... Oh god, I forgot about that guy up in the corner. Oh, that's such tricky little underhanded design there. Leaving that guy so if you try to stand between them, he's gonna swipe over and kill you. What is the time for this? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, guess I answered my own question. Oh wow, that went a lot better than it usually does. I don't want to actually fall down there yet. Right, if I go back here, then I can... There we go. Oh, and hit the edge. Perfect. There we go. That's a pretty good charm, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, maybe it's... Maybe I'm thinking the wrong one. Let me check. Defocus, right, okay. That one I don't really ever use, but I do like the quick focus one a lot. That one's very heavy. If not still a little expensive. Alright then, okay. Peaks. Those two areas have been explored. Don't have monarch wings. So I need to go down and over. Down to the right. Whew, that was close. This right? This seems like a knife, right? Or wrong? Who knows? Oh god. Screw you. God, don't do that. There we go. Okay. Alright, where am I? I was there, I went down, I'm going over. I think this will take me to the bench. No, it will not, but that's probably for the best. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I never got you. Jeez, oh, well. I guess that's what I get for taking my eyes off of the enemy. Ah! Thank you for dying. Alright. So oh, I think am I bad? I think I know where I am now. Okay, yeah, I remember. I never went down that other path once I opened up the gateway that led me to get the crystal dash ability. I definitely should have done that. Well. Ow. Thanks, bud. Oh, right, yeah. This is usually the path I'll end up taking to get my hands on the dream nail. Oh, wait, no, sorry, not heading in here yet. I gotta get this. But also, I'm pretty sure I remember this place requires the down smash, which I do not have yet. Therefore, yep, I will not be completing this area yet. Alright, I've have one more thing to do, and then maybe I can just drop down there to get out of this area relatively quickly. And hassle-free. Thank you for not well, thank you for not throwing a single crystal, I was going to say, but I guess it was because you knew my own stupidity would be the thing to take me out. Well, joke's on you, I've got more than one life, so ha ha. The story is everything in this game. I mean, this game does have a lot of story, obviously, but it's a good thing. And it's not like it has no gameplay. This game has an incredible balance between rich story and lore, while also being very story-focused. And the reason you backtrack is because the game is filled with things to go back and do and find, you know, discover. Yes, you're going back through areas more often, you know, and you're like re-exploring the same areas, but it's because you've got new tools and you can unlock new areas and you're going to whole new parts of the map you've never seen before. And some people, I'll tell you, will it. Alright, sitting on the lower bench. I can't get up through the bottom in that last little path that I'm missing because I don't have, well, because it's locked behind a gate. I don't have access to the other side. Let me leave a marker there just to make sure I remember. So I need to head left, up, then right. Alright, left, up, right. Alright, so what I need. Ah, dang it, I knew that was gonna hit me. I was like, yeah. I can see it coming from a mile away, just accepted my fate. Oh, wait a minute, there's also Geo right there that I haven't gotten. Ah, not me, you. Perfect. Somewhat. Maybe. Who knows? I don't consider it partially perfect. Not really. Not really. Good. Whew, man. Somehow my voice has still not gotten used to talking for hours on end. Despite, one, me already doing that to people who don't want to hear me talk in the real world, but also having already been streaming for a while. I just need to stream even more if I want my throat properly used to it. Alright, where was this in comparison? Okay, this is the first of 2 ups. I think I need to head up over here one more time. Wait. Okay, yes. We're right there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and heal because that's bugging me. Oh, don't worry, I won't ban you. I may time you off for 15 years, but I won't ban you. No, don't worry. I haven't thought about Pt.2 in so long, and you just, like, shocked my system. I don't know, in a good way or a bad way, just in a way. Ugh, man. Where is that? What is that guy doing now? Did he ever get sued by Valve for just yoinking their assets and selling toys to Walmart with them? I feel like there would have been a lot more, like, a kickback from that than I ever saw anyone talk about. Am I in the right area? Yes, maybe? Yeah. Sorry, buds. I don't really care to kill all of you. I really just want to get out of here. Oh, right, this whole section. I never did this somehow. I thought it felt too easy with the pistons. I remember now. It's because I was doing the easy ones. Ah, dang it, I knew that would happen. Ah, that seems a little weird. The hitbox wasn't hitting me whenever I was pushed up against it. God, oh man, yeah, this. I remember this part now. I remember why I don't remember these pistons very fondly. Oh god. Whew. Right, and more of them. I do remember those ones though. Those last set of 3 on the track. The trick is to just not dash. You feel like you want to dash because you've been taught this whole time to dash, but do not dash for those last 3. You just want to walk. The track will take you far enough. If you dash, you're going to go too far. You're going to die. Oh really? He copyrighted it. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes... I mean, with how popular it got, it only makes sense that you'd want to copyright your creation, but how? How did he... I mean, I have to assume at some point, at least for the merchandise, he probably created some look-alike that wasn't technically the same character, and they just slapped a different name on it and we got away with it, maybe? Well, I know a lot of people give that guy a lot of hate, but I feel like a lot of the whole Skibidi Toilet era of nonsense and brain rot mostly comes from the people who saw that and then started copying it everywhere and spamming it all over YouTube to try to recreate the success. I don't really know anything about the creator. The guy, I don't know if he's done anything else, anything considered controversial or weird or what, so I'm just going to kind of stay neutral on the whole thing until I educate myself. There we go. Okay. Now this area is as done as it can be. I could head down through there into the resting grounds, but I've already been down there. That's just going to lead me to the City of Tears, which actually might be a good thing. Thinking about it, I guess now I technically have 2 options for entering the City of Tears. But I do also need to eventually get my hands on more soul stuff. More essence, that's the right one. More essence. But that could come later. But it could come sooner. I guess depending. Let me take a second. We've done quite a bit already. Let me take a moment to rest and let's check up on the stream, see how everything's doing. How long have we been going? 2 hours 12 minutes. Okay, it's not bad. We're doing pretty well. And I wasn't sure where we'd be at. I think the stream yesterday went on for about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours probably. But that also included the struggle of a setup I had at the very beginning where I had to wait unnecessarily long before actually getting into the game. What is this? Interesting. I haven't really seen any of his other stuff. Sure, I mean, I guess makes sense when one thing just really takes off and all that, you know? Become known for that one thing, that's kind of all you do. It's always a bit of a struggle when it comes to blowing up the internet. If you blow up for just one specific meme or something and then you can't expand beyond that or turn that audience into a permanent viewership, and it just kind of disappears and you get nothing. Oh yeah, I did see at some point we got a new subscriber that actually popped up. Ducky and Friends, nice. I don't know why I didn't hear an alert for that. I feel like I should have. Maybe I guess it depends on where it happens. I'll have to look into that. At some point I know I had the alerts working correctly. I don't know what I've changed since then. Alright though, okay. I think... Oh, I had to bump my mic there a little bit. Just on Crystal Peaks, that area is pretty much as clear as it can be. I do know that there's one little ground pad area that I didn't see that's right up about there that I'm going to mark to remind myself of later. So I guess I should either go back and start doing more spirit fights to gain more essence, or I can continue to progress my way through different parts of the map. I guess it also depends if I want to start going and backtracking and completing areas now that I have new tools, or if I want to unlock new areas that I can't quite complete. I feel like I should go to the City of Tears first, because I have pretty much all the abilities I need for it. And then, once I'm there, it's pretty much just a matter of getting through, getting that final ability there. And I think, once I have that down smash, I think that's pretty much it in terms, well, not it, but it's it in terms of key abilities. Then once I have the down dash, then I can go and work my way through in one final sweep of the entire map. Yeah, okay. That seems relatively logical. Okay, I think we're gonna head down through here then. So I had, if I head left, then up, I guess slightly up, then left, up more, left more. Or no, not left, right, jeez, I'm an idiot. Either way, ultimately, I do notice, I tend to overthink this game sometimes. Obviously, this game is big and complex and stuff, but sometimes I notice I get a little swept up in the idea of, like, I need to find the optimal route for what to do to be the most efficient about it, and how to, like, clear everything out evenly and quickly and not have to backtrack as much. And, like, that's just a part of the game, you know? That's kind of built in as the exploration and the unlocking of abilities. The game is made in a way where you can, like, explore and find things and work your way through and eventually, like, complete one area, get most of it done, go to another area. Now, pretty much no matter what path you take, you're going to find some location or something where you can't quite do as much as you want. Or you're going to find some location where you have to go to the other place to get the right pieces. I did just realize, I thought that this path down here, you can kind of see the little open area. I thought that was open. I always forget that that one's closed from this side. Dang. Well, okay. Oh, well, this is kind of perfect. I'm going to head through here into the... Oh, wait, right, this side. Forgot the control switch depending on which direction you're going. Alright, go down here. Go down to the Charms Lady. I don't think I can buy any more charms or anything, but I can go past her home to the Blue Lake, which will take me to the City of Tears. Or maybe, should I go through this path? I don't know, now I'm questioning it. I mean, I guess no matter what, I'm going to end up going back through there. Who knows. I'm already over here, I might as well go. At the very least, I can map out the Blue Lake, and I can worry about the city afterwards if I want to. If I really feel the need to go the other way around. I believe, though, yes, there you are, man. I'm able to see you again. What a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This scene is boring. Well, good for you, man. Maybe you learn to enjoy some scenery. It would do you well. This game, before the that's fair enough. Nothing wrong with having names that are reminiscent of something. But I don't know. I've always struggled when it comes to naming pretty much anything, whether it's characters or shows, YouTube videos, streams, anything. I've always struggled with names. My immediate thought is to look for inspiration from various places, you know, find different cultures that kind of match with, like, whatever it is your thing is, whether it's a character or a game or, you know, all sorts of things. And then, you know, just kind of create almost like a mood board, but for names or words. See what feels right, what letters match up, and then kind of find names that match up those letters. I don't know if anything that I'm saying here makes any sense, but yeah, maybe. Alright, these guys. Wait, I think I can open this spot up from this side, right? Yeah, oh yeah, I already did. Got I'm not forgetful. Sorry, but I'm not really interested in killing you right now. You're a little too much for me. Ah, yes. I remember this now. Let me out. Ah. And then just right up here. Might as well get this side of this Colosseum entrance figured out before I move on. Oh, wait, no. I got a dash. Don't have my double jump. Oh, right, yes. You pretty quickly get stopped by a wall here. Good to get it checked, though. There it is. And then the window. The windows look so good in this game. They're so simple, but they add so much depth. And here they are, the fancy citizens who can't even fight as possessed monsters. Ow, dang it. Guess you got one indirect hit off around me, bud. Yeah, I remember now. The whole benefit of coming in through this way is that you get access to the wealthy side of the city as opposed to the regular side of the city first. I remember. I thought I remember there being some benefit to coming through this way first instead of entering the city through the standard entrance. Not like a crazy difference, but still a difference nonetheless. Oh, yeah, I remember this area now. Oh god, I forgot that this area locked you in. Oh god, man. Oh god, don't you dare. Oh, come on, a jump of all things right then. Oh god, don't do it. Oh god, this is the last one. And it tells me it's not though. Oh, thank god, okay it is. Whew, I'll be a little worried there for a sec. At least then we find a bench first. Oh, yeah, well, have fun, enjoy the movie. Man, I haven't watched a Mission Impossible movie in so long. Should probably check up on them, see what people think of them. Then form my opinion around their opinion. Oh, well, that was close. Oh wait, I thought that elevator was coming up to stab me in the bum. I guess not. Alright, there we go. A little bit more geometry. It is nice. You know, it makes sense, but it is a nice little touch that this particular wealthy part of this place has an excess amount of geo deposits for you to find and collect. Oh, come on, man. Sounds like two of them are like walking not quite in sync. Hey, bud, that's not fair. I was looking at hey! It's also not fair. There we go. Yep. Sorry, elevator, didn't mean to call you that many times. Oh, dang it. How did I not see you there? I thought you were dead. My brain just erased you from my memory. Right, now I'm really starting to remember the benefit of getting in here through that other way. And now that I've come here with all these other abilities already collected, I don't have to worry about coming back to some of these spots. I can just do them all now. Let me go ahead and get this stag station bought now that I've collected. Come on! What am I doing? I can platform better than this. There we go. Immediately gonna rest, and well, I would get this place mapped out, but I do not have a map for it yet. I guess that's the downside of coming into the right side of the city first. You kind of lose the ability to get the map in any reasonable amount of time. If I remember correctly, I was gonna say I can kind of work my way up there a little bit. Ah, come in. Oof, really? That hit me? There we go. No, oh, that was so close. Okay. Come on, buddy. Okay, you're embarrassing me now, man. You're lucky we have a bench right here. Real lucky. There we go. Whew. I might as well go ahead and call him. Just to waste his time. Ha 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 ha. Alright. But not today. Anything else that, well, I wouldn't know because I don't have a map. I might as well keep heading this way. Oh, wait a minute, I think... Yeah, okay, this leads to the edge of the kingdom, aka the kingdom's edge. Yeah. Good to know that's where that is, though. I remembered that vaguely, but I couldn't remember if it was another room over or something. Oh, it's just right there. Okay. Oh, but... Pogoing all the people you're supposed to protect, man. Hope you're okay with that. Alright, yeah, that was down to the big areas. Not going there yet, though. Big areas. Why do I mean big areas? It's a big drop-off, that's what it is. And it's important. But not our time yet. Right, here we go. This kind of leads over to the entryway of the city. I am glad I eventually found my way into the city proper now, though, you know. Now that I can justify the fact that I use the City of Tears and Hornet for the thumbnail. There she is. Again, we meet Little Ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in hollowness perpetuation, seek the grave in ash, and the mark it would grant to one like you. Yep. Just vague enough and just informative enough to keep us guessing and knowing at the same time somehow. Did that make any sense? No, it did not. Ah, yes. Pretty sure this area is locked from the side. Yeah, it's locked. We gotta head up and around first. Not the boatman. You know, I'm curious what big YouTubers I know that are gonna end up playing Silksong when it comes out. There are the obvious ones, you know, like the big Hollow Knight based YouTubers that most Hollow Knight fans watch that are sort of the shoo-ins, you know, it's we know for a fact that some of those guys are going to be playing Hollow Knight. But I wonder about some of the other big ones that have talked about Silksong, but maybe I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I can't think straight. Ugh. Man, sorry. But, you know, I'm curious. Oh, come down here, bud. For example, oh, he's gonna get me killed. Oh, you missed. How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. But thank you for doing so anyways. Oh wait, no, I remember. There is something I'm missing that I can get from up there. But I think, yeah, I need to take the lift halfway back up again. Oh god, the controller froze up for a second there again. It was so weird. It's happened a couple of times at this point. I don't know why it's happening. I don't know if it's my computer or the game itself. Most likely the controller, but who knows really. I believe this will lead me right around to unlocking the little gift area where you can buy things, or sell things more specifically really. I don't know why I said buy things, it was the exact opposite of what you do there. Right, yeah. Okay, might as well go ahead and get this all open and done.
Vår son igen.
Hey,
Väldigt
man.
artigt.
I might as well sell this to you. Last time I had to worry about losing Geo was like the first or second time I had ever played this game. Ever since then, I've never lost Geo once.
Vår son igen. Väldigt artigt.
So I might as well just go ahead and sell everything to you now.
Gachael, Liesel.
Save myself a visitor too.
Väldigt artigt.
Plus it'll be convenient. I'll end up spending a good chunk of this on random bits and bobs as I just explore. But then the rest will help me save up for whatever the next big expense is going to end up being.
Väldigt artigt. Väldigt artigt.
Only Aldrich.
Gachael, Liesel.
Child.
Väldigt artigt.
I wonder if there's any like real logic to the made-up language in Hollow Knight. I'm sure if there is, then people online have probably figured it out already. That would be cool though. I'd have to imagine it's mostly just consistent gibberish. You know, ultimately gibberish, but still maybe played out in a way where it kind of makes sense. I've got almost 6,000 Geo now. I'm set for life. Right, this whole area. This is a whole thing over here. Okay, but I can't. What can I do? I can go this way. Oh. You're lucky that I didn't die there. Or no, that's not right. I'm lucky that I didn't die there. Ha ha ha. Oh god, didn't realize we were anyway. Well, thank you for giving me the invincibility frames to not take damage from the explosion at least. Now, neither of these little offshoots really give me progress. But they do exist, which I guess counts for something. In some circles, at least. Just gonna send that elevator away while I stay on this floor. Oh god. Oh, there it is. I accidentally called back. Here we go. This looks like progress. Man. Gotta remember, I can't dash through things yet. That comes noticeably later. Alright, then just right up and around here. Right, I've got to kind of loop up and around, and then I can open up the door. Remember, this whole little area is pretty much just fight small collections of basic enemies while you work your way through a somewhat puzzly-ish environment. Oh god, that was way too close. Jesus, I didn't realize how low on health I was. Well, thank goodness for those on-screen effects to tell you where your health is at. That is, oh god, very helpful. Open sesame. Huzzah. And then right down here. There we go. Now, what does that do for me? Well, the first time I came through here... Well, no, yeah, that's where I just came from. But I did open that door. And, oh, it also opened... Oh, I'm an idiot. It also opened this one. How did I forget that's how that works? I remember this... The very first time I ever played this area, I had that weird, similar confusion where I was just like, huh? More than one door was opened? That's not possible. We couldn't do that. Alright. Oh, yes, there we go. Bench. I knew it was somewhere right around here. Oh, sound like you need some water, dude. Jeez. Just go outside, open your mouth. I mean, if you have a mouth, I guess. And just get a drink. So, water is literally falling out of the sky. Alright, yes, this way. Oh, God. Man. Did a cartoonish smash into his big rotund belly. It's genuinely what you tell. Oh, God, I forgot there's more of you. Nope. Ah, man, come on. That we were cool, man. Just let me kill you. That's what friends do, right? Thank you. I thought so. Hey, corner for everybody. Could really use some help here. Well, not really. I'm doing pretty fine on my own, all things considered. But I wouldn't say no to a map. Oh yeah, trying some different. Perhaps you'd like to care the purchase of a favor? Yes. Now let's see. Alright. Yeah, already went through there. Can't get to the Coliseum from this side. I know that that little area below the stag station over there leads to the Kingdom's Edge, but it's not our time for that yet. I believe... No, yeah, that area over there is blocked off. I have to come through the other way to go there, which means going through Fungal Waste. Or just heading down and around, which is probably what I'll end up doing. But first, since I'm right next to it, I might as well head into the Sanctorum place, the special soul zone. Welcome to the soul zone. We do experimentation here. Yeah, I remember these things were a nightmare the first time I tried fighting them. I feel like a lot of the things in this game were a nightmare the first time I tried fighting them. And then you kind of just get used to them. And they kind of just evolve into an annoyance. And then they're kind of just whatever. And then you don't play the game for a while. And you come back and they become an annoyance again. Right, this leads over to that lover's door, right? Yeah, padded lock with a heart on it. Good to remember where that is, though. Good to remember. Oof. Good music in this area, too. So iconic. So eerie, you know, weirdly enough. Which makes sense. This whole place feels both fancy but, like, haunted at the same time. Which makes sense considering the experimentations they're doing that even the king wasn't approving of. Which is, I mean, you gotta think about it. If the king of this place, who resulted in the creation of me, and that kind of experiment was looked down upon by that guy, you can't imagine what these guys must have been doing. To get the king's disapproval? Ugh. Oh, right, I need to open that door first. That's what the whole point of this area is. Okay, why did I do that? No, do it. Ah, thank you. Thanks for the soul, but ow. God, I gotta get used to dodging those attacks again. We're just overwhelming him so we can't attack. There we go. Now we're good to go. We better call the elevator. Don't want to get stuck underneath it. It'd be cool if you could redirect his own attacks into him. Another parry, wow. That one didn't do any damage to me. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I knew it. That was close. Whew. Oh, God, I didn't know that's how you were going to attack again. There we go. Whew. I knew we couldn't be that far off from death. I was a little worried there. Come on, man. No, no, don't you dare. Oh, God. Okay. Whew. Like how close I'm getting to death in some of these cases. Ah, God. Come on. I believe this should... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I knew I needed to head down first. Get that door opened up. Go from there. Alright, now we head up. I can't believe I'm doing this boss fight so soon. Or, well, probably am. I'm basically there at this point. Oh, come on. Oh, God, come on. You shouldn't be good in close combat. It's like the opposite of your whole thing. God, why am I so bad at fighting those things all of a sudden? I know I used to be real bad, but then they just became so easy I never even thought about it. And I guess I've just forgotten how I took care of them then. Gotta get back to the swing of things. Can't perform like this with Salt Song coming out in 2 weeks. God, get my head in the game. No mistakes. No more mistakes. That being these little creature things that, you know. Oh, God, and of course maybe waste a spell too. Oh, come on. Oh, man, I always forget you still do body damage. For some reason, I always expect you to teleport away at the last minute, but that's not what you do. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this real safe, apparently. At the very... Ah, God, well... Nothing like playing it safe, like dodging into the guy first thing. Alright, at the very least, I know there's a decent collection of soul bottles. I don't know if that's the correct term, the scientific term. There's a good collection of soul for me to get right before going into the actual fight, so as long as I'm not, like, half dead, I should be fine. Oh, God, these things are just... Oh, down. This is really getting on my nerves with these guys. Oh, God. Man, that is really starting to irritate me, just how persistent they are. Ah, right, this whole thing. Oh, God, I forgot you guys fly. Oh, God, don't... That was a pretty efficient use of soul, I think. Though some may disagree. I saw you back there. That is okay. You knew what you were doing there, developers. Team Cherry. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? Every time? I always forget that they put that last guy there just barely out of view. That is dirty. There we go. Okay, soul is good for the soul. Now let's do this. Dark ominous figure. Reveal yourself. Oh god, man, I gotta remember his attack patterns again. Oh. Stop! I gotta stop jumping. Okay, that didn't take too long. Ah, god, that dirty trick. Whew, man, I'm not gonna get through this pretty quickly, all things considered. Maybe I'm just underestimating. Oh god, yeah, saw that coming. Getting a lot of opportunities together. Oh god, should have attacked down there, probably could have poked the button. Oh god, that was dumb of me. Whew, that was as close a call as it could have been. That's phase one. Absorb the power. Except not. Makes sense in being a controller of soul and all. Oh god, man. Dang it, thought I could get him in one round. Normally I can, but man. Come on, bud, this is just desperate. Oh. There we go. Huzzah. No, for real this time. The power! Huzzah. Alright, I'm pretty well, all things considered. All things considered, I mean, even without considering everything, that still went quite well. Ah, don't need any soul, so I'll leave you then. There we go. Yeah, so many of you guys. Smash! Alright, then I believe there are 2 little levels of things to get up here. Heading back up here. Ah, yeah, there we go. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Oh! Oh, come on, you were literally inside me. In the video game, at least. No! Come on, gotta go save that grub. The grub bud. Grub buds give you perks. Order online. There we go. Just killed enough of them. At least of that version. I don't know if you gotta kill a certain amount of all the variants of those mistakes. But either way, I got at least one of them. Hey, yeah. Welcome back to the stream. Yep, I'm still going. I don't know how long today's stream is gonna go. Might be as soon as I finish up this part of the why can't I think of the name? The City of Tears. City of Tears. Jeez, God, I couldn't think of the name for some reason. I know, not yesterday, but my last stream, part 1, went on for about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. So I figured I'd try going for a similar time today. I haven't seen the stream in a minute, so I don't know how long I've been going, but I know last time I checked it was a little over 2 hours, so I'm probably getting pretty close. I mean, hell, I'm at a bench. This might be it right now. Hey! Hey, FNAF Land. Welcome to the chats. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, there we go. The whole Soul Sanctorum all done and filled out. Whew, man, I gotta take a moment to stretch. Man, I was hunched over for that whole thing. Whew, man. I do now. I should go ahead and put a mark right... Wait, no, I don't need a mark. It's marked it for myself. Thank you, game. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess now that I have the down smash, I can head back through and kind of do this whole unfinished part of the City of Tears, including getting that connection over to the fungal wastes. Then maybe I can head back through there, do the boss fight that's on that side, and do that tree and all that stuff. Maybe I should check something. Does the game? Okay, no. I'm gonna check to see if the game keeps the markers for the spirit boss fights that you've already beaten, but it looks like it doesn't, which is nice because it would be a little difficult to know when you have or haven't beaten certain bosses if it just always said the same thing. Alright, what are we at? Okay, we are at 2 hours 53 minutes. Yeah, not bad. I'm almost right on the dot there at the 3 hour mark. We'll keep going though. Might as well at least finish off the City of Tears since we're so close to it at this point. Alright, so where am I going? I'm gonna go pretty much just straight down for as long as I can. Alright. Goodbye, Conifer. If you're even here anymore. Come on, baby. You know you can't take me. I just beat your boss. I mean, I know you're all technically dead and infected and don't really know what you're doing anymore, but come on. Surely you got a little bit of brain in there. Surely you know you shouldn't do this. Actually, I only just realized I never went down this way. Oh, right, that's that way. Okay. There's a reason I never went that way. It's because I can't. Wait, does that then mean... Am I thinking of the wrong hallway? Now that I think about it... I might need to check this real quick. I might have been thinking of the wrong hallway and therefore limiting myself for no reason. I'm pretty sure this area is closed off, but now I can't say for certain. It Oh. It isn't. Wow. Well, that just saved me so much time. I'm really glad I went check that. I can't believe I forgot that this area... Oh, that's right. It's locked from this side. I would have spent so much time working my way around only to get there and find out, oh, I was supposed to go the other way. Man, I'm an idiot. God, I'm a moron sometimes. Thank goodness I checked and saw that one other path that I hadn't taken. Alright, might as well do the tree while I'm here. Might as well start down, work our way up. Come on, guys. Actually, maybe you can... Oh, never mind. Ah! Ooh, save, save, save. Greatest save of all time. Okay. I was gonna say maybe I can use you as a pogo platform, but you don't seem very cooperative, so maybe not. Alright, don't want to go up that way, because I still have essence to collect over here. And I have a simple key to get, which will give me access to the sewers. Which is good, because I think that's the next area I should probably explore, considering the fact that I've already explored 2 other areas before this, when this was originally supposed to be the first one that I did. In this stream, at least. Yeah, a lot more forward progress this stream than I thought there would be. I mean, I kind of knew there would be, but I guess... Same amount of progress, but progress in a different spot that will speed things up later on. There we go. Okay. Essence all collected. And I could head down, which would... yeah, okay. We'll do that first. We'll head down through this area, kind of open up all these walkways, fill out this part of the map, and then we'll head up and do the same for the rest of the area. Go ahead and open up the city of tiers from this side. Oh, wrong thing. Thank God I had enough soul on me. There we go. Go ahead and insert that. Pretty sure as soon as I walk through here that it's still going to close on me. Yep. Might as well go ahead and just let it do that now. And then just in case I ever need to come back through here for any reason, should probably, yeah, go back and go ahead and get all these activated. I believe it's just those 2 though. Yeah, there you go. Okay. But, well, no, yeah, there is something up there. I'm pretty sure it's just a totem for soul, which I could use actually. It's just the thing I need. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not within a convenient enough spot for me to bother with it. Alright, now I just need to head forward and head down to sort of that first little bench area. And I should probably go and say hi to the nailsmith. Get my nail fixed up just a little bit, since I know the first one doesn't require any pale ore to fix. Oh god. Whew. That was a bad time to try to heal. Thankfully I saved it though. I probably still lost me soul. Wallpaper moments. The City of Tears has some of the most wallpaperable scenes in the game. Where you can, I mean, pretty much any scene in this game, you could just take a screenshot at any random moment and it would work as a wallpaper. but it goes double for the City of Tears. There we go. There's the bench. Alright, so I've done this. Now I just need to go pay the nailsmith a visit, get my blade taken from dull and old to new and sharp. And then I can head back up and finish exploring the upper area. That music cue. I kind of ended up skipping over it, but that first time, like normally when you play the game, you end up entering the city for the first time through that lift, and you kind of work your way through, you start seeing structures, you see some of the windows, but then you finally go through that lift, and you're taken into this big open area, and then the music swells, and it's just this, like, haunting, yet still beautiful, but also kind of somber music as you enter the belly of the beast. Oh, it's so good. If you go around like the way that I did to get into the city, you kind of miss out on that moment, which is a little sad, but still, it hits hardest on your first playthrough. And usually, if you're a first-time player, you're probably gonna go around the quote-unquote expected path. I've brought you a nail for me to home. Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sour state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail and make the blade even more deadly. Yep, first one's a no-brainer, of course. I have heard people talk about how there are some benefits, but also a lot of downsides to some of the more expensive upgrades to your nail. Supposedly, certain bosses and enemies end up becoming stronger, which I feel like is insane if that's true. Hey, yeah, welcome to the chat. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hope you enjoy the stream. You are joining towards the tail end of the stream, I will say. Not the end, but we are getting close to the end of this one. But all my streams are up as VODs for anyone who wants to check them out after the fact. And it is greatly appreciated if you do. Oh, can't forget the Geo. Oh, come on, there you go. Well, to be fair, I have plenty of Geo on me anyway, so I'm not that strapped for cash, but I won't say no to more. No, wrong way. Sorry. Aha. Oh, almost. Some of these walls you just kind of slip off the end of, which I guess is fitting for the environment. Okay, yeah. I was curious about that, Noah. Thanks for the clarification. I was wondering. That feels kind of strange. I have to imagine they implemented that rule because they wanted to make sure the boss fight still felt the same level of difficult, even if you had some upgrades. But I mean, if it's like a significant boost, if it's like some people I've seen online say that it's like a hindrance, like you're making the game harder on yourself if you upgrade your nail past like the second one. And if that's the case, it's like, wow, why would they ever design it like that? But I mean, I'm sure there's probably some big reasons, like some big behind-the-scene, like, game tech reason for it that I just don't understand. I'm a plebeian after all. I don't fully understand game design, and I won't pretend to. Just to cover my bases. Alright. So, yes. Now we're heading up. Heading over to this, what is it, like the storeroom stagway. Oh god, well. You're a little much, aren't you? God dang, I was hoping to pile you guys up and use one of my soul attacks, but god, it's not seeming worth it at this point. Let me just bring you down here where you can't really do much of anything. am I still rusty at this game? I've been playing for like, in total, another, what, 6+ hours at this point? Which, I mean, I guess is a lot, but still, I feel like that's enough that I should be reacquainted with the controls of a game that I've played for hundreds of hours in the past. Very useful because the house still take the same amount of health and wholeness. Then very still useful because the bosses still take the same amount of health. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess, okay, yeah. So the bosses. Okay, so I guess yes. Some of the things I've seen online are clearly misleading people a little bit. Then, so ultimately the bosses are still the exact same. The point of making them stronger is to just keep them the exact same with the player, which that makes sense. That's more fair. I can understand that. So I guess the point of upgrading the Neo would purely be to killing the smaller, weaker enemies the same, and it ultimately doesn't have an effect on the bosses. It's kind of the idea, I assume. Alright, that makes sense. If that is how it works, that makes more sense. But also, I definitely gotta go and find the accounts and maybe correct some of the people in the comments. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, I do know. I did see some people straight up claiming that it's a hindrance to upgrade your nail because the bosses become stronger, but I had a feeling something about that was probably wrong. It's good to have that clarification. Alright, hey Stag. Sorry, I've got somewhere else to explore, but probably see you later. Yep. That makes sense. Thanks for the clarification. That was a very helpful tip. I've been playing this game for years at this point, and still, I'm not quite sure about everything. I guess it has been a minute. I'm not as refreshed on everything as I should be, but that's what these streams are for. To get me caught up and refreshed on everything, so that way I can go into Silksong with a fresh mind. Alright. Now, I believe this will then lead me, up to Forgotten Crossroads again. So that is the City of Tears. Pretty much done as far as the first pass. Done in the first pass. I'm obviously going to come back and going to have a lot more to do later on, but that's that. I've now gained the crystal dash from earlier, and I've now gained the downward dash, or the downward smash, I guess, from the City of Tears. So now, where to go next? I guess I could start working my way through and clearing out areas that still have stuff for me to do. But I think I'm just going to keep working through new areas, get the general idea, do like a first pass of every section of the map, every part, and then go back through section by section, clear everything out, then jump into the ending. But I think next I can either head down over here into the dark abyss, or I can head over to the sewers first. Both are similar, both are very similar in terms of what you're doing. But are they? Which one? What's your favorite area in the game? Queen's Garden. Ooh, Queen's Garden, that's a good choice. Beautiful, great music. Fun enemies, fun environment. I could definitely see why that would be a favorite. If we're talking visuals and like one that like really like sticks in my mind and is very memorable, my mind goes to something like Green Path, which I do love. But at the same time, gameplay wise, the City of Tears is pretty fun. I do like that, and it's very iconic. Green Path is so good. But is it my favorite? Deep Nest is cool game-wise. It is also kind of tedious and terrifying. don't know, they're all so cool in so many different ways. I love all of them, really. But a favorite... The Forgotten Crossroads is a classic, just because it's kind of the center of everything. I mean, the City of Tears is kind of the heart of the entire kingdom, but the City of Tears is kind of... I mean, the Crossroads is kind of where everything leads back to. It starts there, ends there. Then they have that giant change halfway through, and it becomes like the infected Forgotten Crossroads. That's pretty iconic. So yeah, maybe... I guess one of those three. Green Path, Forgotten Crossroads, City of Tears. I think those three are kind of all up there together. They take each other over and over again. But okay, I think in terms of the next part of the game that I will be going into, it's definitely either going to be the sewers or it's going to be... I forget what it's called, but this sort of area, you know. One of these two spots. Sewers doesn't have as much in terms of actual progression of the story and stuff, but it's important. But it is more difficult. Whatever. Okay. We're going here first. Well, we're going there next, so I guess I should at least get to a bench, get to a stag station right over here, and travel over to the King's Station. I think that's what it's called. Oh, dang it, missed. Pretend you didn't see that. There's that wonderful music. Yeah, there we go. Get all that cleared up, all that written down. Okay, yeah, King Station. Many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the stag nest, the place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll again find that nest. I would like that very much. Lovely, lovely. Alright. So now, let's see. Okay, we've now finished the first path of the City of Tears, which means today's stream we kind of we did a few small things in the fungal waste just to get that cleared up, which led us into Deep Nest, which I then went on to do way more than I thought I would in Deep Nest, getting most of it done at this point, which was really surprising. Then it wasn't until after that that we went up and we went into the Howling Cliffs, did as much as there as we could. Not a very big place, but an important one. Then we came back and we traveled... Where did we travel? Oh yes, I remember. We went to the Forgotten Crossroads, which took us over to the... Resting Grounds? No, that was somewhere else. No? Yeah, we did. After we did the Howling Cliffs, we then took the tram pass, which we now had from doing Deep Nest so easily, or so early, more likely. We went into the Resting Grounds, we met the Moth Lady, we got our Dream Nail, we defeated the first Dream Boss, gathered some essence as we went, kind of cleared out that whole area. Then it was finally on to the Crystal Peaks, which was originally planned as the first thing we were going to do, but, you know, plans change sometimes. And then from there, we went into the City of Tears, and I think that's pretty good stopping point for today. I will be streaming, probably not tomorrow, but the next day. So in 2 days. I'm kind of trying to keep an every other day schedule going. I think that's currently my objective. Normally I would try to stream every day, but I've noticed every time I try to stream every day, it doesn't go very well for me. I get burnt out so quickly, the streams get shortened, you know, all that kind of stuff happens. So I think it's for the best if I try to, you know, maintain a more comfortable streaming schedule. Let's see, I think now that we're on a bench, now that we're saved, I think we can transition over here, you know, just chat a little bit. Yeah, I think this will be the end of the stream, I think, you know. We got a lot done today, a lot more than I thought. Completed lot more areas than I was originally planning to, but hey, I'm not upset about it. Okay, yeah, cool. I hope to see you in the next stream, though. If you want to be notified about it, consider subscribing. You know, turn on notifications. Then you'll be notified when I go live next. I'll also be making a community post about it whenever I first start up. You know, just to help push it a little more, make sure people are aware when I go live. And we'll be continuing on. If you weren't here for the last stream that I did starting this game off, I still have the VOD up on my channel, so you can go and check out that first part if you like. See me get through the first part of the game. Oh yeah, I do a variety of things. I'd say my content generally tends to revolve around video games and various franchises. Primarily, I'm actually an animation YouTuber. I do a lot of shorts, a lot of bits, sometimes little rants or stories and stuff, talking about things. But I've also been trying to mix in longer form videos, trying out experiences, and doing various art challenges, joining game jams, documenting my experience, that kind of thing. But I'd say the most common thing you'll see on my channel are animations and videos talking about my experience and process making animations, whether they're just little fun gags and little bits or short films. I've recently been really dipping my toe, or not really dipping my toe anymore, I'd say it's more of a cannonball. I've been cannonballing into 3D content, and it's going quite well. Most of the time I do 2D animation, but I've really been doing 3D here a lot, and it's been a lot of fun. If that sounds at all interesting to you, I highly recommend checking out my channel. It would mean a lot to me. But other than that, I think this will be the end. Thank you for stopping by. This has been an absolute delight, a whole lot of fun. I've been really enjoying this, and I can't wait to continue more of Hollow Knight in the future. I love this game to death. It is one of, if not my favorite game of all time right now. And the only reason I specify right now is because I can pretty confidently say that Silksong is probably gonna overtake Hollow Knight in my rankings once it comes out in like 2 weeks. And then Hollow Knight will become my favorite franchise, and I imagine both those games will be up there in terms of my first and second place for favorite games. But other than that, yeah, consider checking out the rest of my channel, subscribe if you want, it's greatly appreciated. If you're watching this from the future, I hope you enjoyed the VOD, and I'll see you all in the next stream. I'll see you guys later.